Hey guys, what's up? DarcyJ117 here and welcome back to another FIFA 18 video. So as you can see on the screen, EA dropped a bombshell on us 11 hours ago. Path to Glory. I'm going to enlarge the image here so you can get a bit of a better picture. So as you can see, here is the image that EA have shown us. It says Path to Glory, and in the background behind all the filters and stuff, you can see some buildings there. Now, what might those buildings be, you think? Well, if you search it up, it is indeed the Moscow Kremlin, as you can see from the pictures. That's what it looks like there, and if we go back over to EA's tweet, you can see that it's very, very similar. Now, what does this mean? Why would they have that in the background? Well, it is Russia. What's coming up in Russia in football? It is, of course, the World Cup. Now, if we read what they say in the tweet, it is brand new FUT event starts tomorrow. Hashtag FIFA 18, hashtag Path to Glory, hashtag live items, hashtag SBCs, hashtag get ready. So what does all this mean? Well, basically EA is starting the road to the World Cup, or how they're calling it, some reason the path to the World Cup, I suppose. They're starting that tomorrow on FUT. It could be within the next like 6 hours they start this, or it could be a little longer, around 12 hours. But either way, this is what it's all about. Now, what they mean by live items, well, that's basically going to be like ones to watch cards for the World Cup. What are these going to be based on? I'm guessing they're going to be based on who's done the best in the qualifiers. So I've put together a team and a little bit more of players who throughout the qualifiers that have been going on so far have potential to perhaps get one of these one to watch type World Cup. This is it right here on FUThead. So first of all, we've got Lewandowski, Ronaldo, both top scorers in the European qualifiers. You've got Kane, who's done really good, Messi, Eriksen, Silva, Salah, Meunier, Varane, Kimmich, De Gea. Whole bunch of players, as you can see here, on the benches as well. But of course, there are some nations who are yet to still qualify. And, you know, I don't think they'll be releasing that tomorrow if there were. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how they do that. But as it stands now, these are some of the players which you would be likely to expect to perhaps get one of these. Now, the card type, which you can see there, that is specifically called, and I'll show you if I go into the edit squad here, it is specifically called the Road to Russia Contender, as you can see there. And that's what the card looks like. We then have the Road to Russia Selected and the Road to Russia World Cup. Now, if I move over to the next squad here, there's a few more players who could potentially get it. The likes of Chris Wood and Tim Cahill, they would get it if their respective nations do end up qualifying. And then there's a few other ones chucked in there as well who do have the potential. Now here, this is what the World Cup selected cards look like. So they've got a bit more flash to them. They've just got some highlights and a few little gold stars and such all over them. And then these right here are what the Road to Russia World Cup cards look like. Now, as you can see, there's a gold and a silver one. There isn't a bronze one, which is a bit of an indicator at what these cards are going to be, because there is a gold and a silver one. I'm pretty sure this is sort of going to be what the team of the week for the World Cup is going to be. Throughout the World Cup, of course, we are going to be getting team of the weeks, and these are the card designs they are going to use. There's the silver one, and there is, of course, the gold one. Now, there won't be a bronze one because nations don't really take bronze players to the World Cup, I suppose. If there is a bronze player that does really perform, then I guess they'll just give them a huge boost to a silver. But that is exactly what these two types of cards here, the Road to Russia World Cup, they're for the team of the weeks. These Road to Russia Contenders and Road to Russia Selected, perhaps they'll do it sort of based on the performances in the qualifiers, and they'll perhaps get an initial boost there, but then they will be live items. So then throughout the World Cup, basically, the ones that do perform really well, and they'll just be the ones that get into the team of the week perhaps, instead of having just the normal World Cup card, they would have their upgraded selected Road to Russia Selected card, and that will of course have the new design and it will have pretty big boosts. So that is the sort of thing that we can be expecting to see from EA tomorrow, that we'll just have to wait. It could be something completely different, but this is pretty much what it's going to be like. We're going to have these sort of ones to watch type World Cup items, and then of course we're going to have just normal sort of team of the week World Cup items. That's what these card designs are anyway. But as you can see from the tweet, There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out tomorrow, so we'll just have to wait and see what that is. But anyway guys, that is basically it for this video, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next vid.